talk about though. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of something.
What are we gonna talk about next?
This is the beginning of something extremely beautiful. You know what I mean?
I like it. I'm here for it.
You feel me? Got my shit set up, home style. Got my peoples. Got my chef on deck. We about to have the kickbacks going crazy. 2020. So this is gonna be the new sex, food, entertainment podcast. You feel me?
It.
You know what I mean? Nights under city lights vibes. You know what I mean? Only for the sexy and the fly. You did.
For the grown and sexy.
I mean, it's definitely grown and sexy, but that's automatic. You know what I mean? You can't even. You're not even valid if you ain't on your grown shit right now, man. It's 2020. You know what I mean? Niggas is young, fly, and fresh, and motivated to get to it. You know what I mean? On to the next level, new levels. You know, new levels, new devils, but we still got to get there. I'm glad we about to get this shit popping off. You know, man, I'm feeling the setup.
Beautiful. I'm here for it. It's
you
beautiful.
Dig?
It's
like,
beautiful. Good energy, good people.
Got the mic.
Good feng shui.
Good food.
You know what I'm saying?
Feng shui is... Yo, you can scroll up too. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
we're here you go, buddy. But I figured we could get this shit jumping, man. Like I be on my Twitter, and my Twitter be.
I haven't even used Twitter like that in a long time.
I
still have it. I'm still active. I just haven't been on it in a minute.
Let me tell you something. Twitter is more popping.
I know it is.
Than the gram.
I'm sure it is.
Then it's more.
No, I know it is. I think that's why I haven't been on it like that because I know it is.
It's been the only social
honestly.
media joint that has like consistently been growing without like any like real interruptions. Like Vine done died off, and Facebook be taking dips. And all that type of stuff. Snapchat pop up.
Everything's owned by Facebook now. Is Twitter owned by Facebook too?
No. Twitter's owned by this dude named Jeff something.
Okay.
Not the Bezos.
Not Bezos. It's Jeff something else. But
because I noticed that like I think I went on Snapchat the other day and like I just went to like look at something and it was like something by Facebook, blah blah blah. On Instagram, and whenever you open that app, it says something about Facebook too.
Facebook is owning everything right now.
You know what's crazy though is Facebook really started in a dorm room. That's the craziest shit. It was
everything started in the dorm room or the basement.
That's true.
Or garage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
For sure.
That's because Apple definitely started in a garage.
Amazon too.
I started in the garage. I started in the basement.
He said, "Fuck you talking about?" I started.
Straight up. Now I'm on the top floor right now.
Hey.
You feel me? Actually, I mean, something like it. You know what I mean? I'm on the top floor in this building.
There's levels.
So yeah, Twitter's litty, and that's where a lot of the trending topics just take flight, and that's why I still be rocking with the Twitter. So I figured
what's your gauge on Twitter? Like, what do you think is like the most appealing about it?
I mean, I remember when dudes like Fab used to be having mad jokes on Twitter back in like 09 and 10, like when the shit first. I mean, even now, everybody's still real boisterous on Twitter. I mean, every time somebody say something on Twitter, that's when it becomes a headline.
Right.
Do you think Twitter's like comparable to MySpace?
It's way bigger, better.
Well, I mean, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, if it was on the same plane right now.
Oh, it did laps around MySpace 100,000 times already. Definitely. Twitter's on another level, you know what I mean, when it comes to that. It's just, it seemed like it just keep getting bigger, to be honest.
No, I feel like anything now is going to be bigger than, like, the last thing anyway. That's just how it works.
I think competition is still needed, though.
Yeah. No, of course.
That's where this whole Black Twitter, Shea Butter Twitter,
yeah, all these other,
like, follow.
I don't think I've ever been on Black Twitter, honestly.
Huh?
I've never been on Black Twitter.
Well, no, it is Twitter, but it's like it becomes certain groups.
See, I wouldn't even know that because I don't even like
people following each other. And,
I think I'm too light skinned for it. They wouldn't invite me.
Talking to each other in these groups that just become like a trend.
It's just a different version of Twitter in its own.
Yeah, it's like that where it's like. It's like all those type of people follow each other, talk to each other, and tweet each other. Groups of people commune together on Twitter, same way you create like Facebook groups and IG groups and all that type of shit.
You know what I just learned about the other day is like the Facebook market. That shit's kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's like Craigslist, but on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
and like
yeah.
1,000%. It's weird.
I notice people be buying cars and buying all type of stuff like
it's weird
on Facebook. Yeah,
like my ex introduced me to that. I was just like, because I was looking for a projector for my room, and he was just like, yeah, you should go on Facebook Market, and I was like, why? I'm like, what the hell is that? He's like, oh, you don't know about it, and like came with like 1,000 things, and I was like, this is fucking weird.
Listen, what's weird is just talking about some shit on the phone and then fucking it's popping up on your IG feed and shit. Like
that too. My
man was talking to me about Googling Quaker oatmeal today.
Googling shit.
Yo, that is.
And it shows up on your Instagram.
And it's popping up.
Yeah.
Not even. I'm telling you right now, the shit happened to me right before y'all came through. My man was talking to me about Quaker oatmeal. In the DMs, we going, we talking about food and this and that. And literally, a fucking Quaker oatmeal ad came up. And I was talking about how the shit got a lot of sugar in it and blah, blah, blah. And
when's the last time you even seen an ad for Quaker fucking oatmeal?
That's what I'm saying. You know and literally, when we was done with the conversation, he hit me back in the DM and like, look at one of my ads. And he forwarded it to me like, bam. That's just what it is. Like,
that's scary.
That's scary business.
That's where we at with it right now.
But they already know what's going on so many levels. It's not even
that's the shit that makes me want to like not even have social media anymore. Like at all. At all.
To be honest, they can tap into your phone.
I was gonna say that too. They can do that no matter what. You don't gotta be on social media.
They can copy your camera roll right now and call you like, yo, black man, because I know some bullshit in here. They get my shit. I couldn't be a manager at Burger King in fucking Arkansas. You feel me?
He said in Arkansas.
It'd be over for me. For real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they got the.
That's so crazy.
Yo, so one of the topics that I seen on Twitter that was came across my feed, cause I'll be following them, talking to some wild motherfuckers on there. So Shorty said that black women should be less homophobic or biphobic about dating bisexual men. Why? She's basically saying that, everybody has a preference, and why limit yourself to like who you interact with based off of like who that person is having sex with.
Okay, well, there's a thing, it's called diseases.
I mean, but everybody gets diseases.
Yeah.
Everybody, I can have heterosexual sex and catch a disease.
Okay, but is it not more specific towards that?
I don't know.
AIDS, HIV.
I don't know.
Gonorrhea.
Any of those.
There's a lot of things. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
but those
could love the shit out of you, but if you ever been with a man, I'm going to question you, and I'm not going to be with you after that. That's fucking gross. I'm sorry.
But
it's entitled to feel that way.
Maybe not so strongly, but
so you say
it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
So women shouldn't be less.
Me personally, no. Yeah.
So sexual orientation doesn't matter. Everybody should just date who they want to date who they want to date.
That's not what I'm saying.
But that's kind of what I feel like that comment or just what she was breaking down kind of means. Like she's saying, yo, don't, and other people as well are like, yo, why limit myself to who someone,
which is fair. That's fair.
Like I literally had somebody say to me, she said, I date bi guys, or if he, like.
And are you okay with that?
I mean,
Like, would you date a female that's dated a bi guy?
Oh, would I date a... You know, to be honest with you, I probably have had sex with women who have had sex with gay men.
And don't know about it?
Knowingly and not knowing.
And knowingly,
but I'm probably more speaking to the women that I've had sex with that knew they was having sex with a gay man.
And that's cool. Like, if that's your jam, if that's what you do, that's fine.
They could turn a gay man straight.
Actually, let me not say that, because I don't know.
I've always assumed that at the end of the day, gay dudes are still getting pussy one way or another.
You think so?
Yeah, certain ones, not all.
Obviously, not all.
The ones that's hanging out with the homegirls and all that, fucking around. It's a lot of chicks that would just. It's a lot of chicks that would just
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just speaking to. I've had.
I don't know. It's just not for me. I'll just say that it's not for me. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not something that I'm into. I mean, I can't really say that because I've never really dealt with it. But I just know, me being me, it wouldn't sit right with me.
So what about women? Oh, what about when men date girls who date girls? Like,
see, this is where it gets weird because it's like
that's the double standard of the world that we live in.
Exactly.
And a lot of things is like that, but it's cool.
Right, like it's acceptable for two girls to kiss in front of you, right? But if you saw two guys kissing in front of you, that'd be a problem.
But
you feel uncomfortable. But it's okay for two girls to kiss in front of you.
Who's it acceptable to?
No, I'm just saying in general, like just like a general aspect.
It's more people are more accepting of women being sexual with each other.
Why?
Or being bi.
Why?
Well, is it woman being bi or is she gay? Is it being bi or is it being gay? Like, because what about the instance?
In society standards, it's just her being bi.
So what's the instance when, like I think, Tank or somebody got caught out there saying something about like sucking the dick.
Tank is gay for saying that.
Yo, Tank is a homie, but I don't really know the details of what that was said.
What was there to be known at the end of the day?
I don't know what that conversation was about, but I'm just saying, like, just the conversation of when somebody say
it's just weird. It gets weird.
Like, if you really dating a dude and he said he sucked a dick and he not gay, what does that really mean?
No.
She would need to ask him what his definition of gay is. If he's saying that he ain't after doing that.
Because I know women that are dating dudes that have openly said that they have, they're dating.
And like
dudes.
I said, that's cool. It's just not for me. I couldn't. Like,
yeah, that's deep.
If I had a boyfriend right now and they were just like, yo, babe, like, I've sucked a few dicks in my life. Oof. Like, all right, cool. You hold that over there and stay the fuck away from me. That's weird. But that's just me.
But they call you biphobic.
Okay, then I'll be biphobic.
What if he said you was biphobic or homophobic? Is that homophobic?
It's not really homophobic. I think it's a preference.
My thing is, things become phobic when certain things start to be hindered to an individual, in my opinion. Like, everybody can choose to be around or date or talk to whoever they choose to without being phobic or anything. You can have an opinion about something. But that's the thing about society. It's hard to have an opinion about anything.
Right now, especially.
Without being labeled phobic about it.
Why?
Especially now, it's hard to have an opinion about anything because you're hurting somebody's feelings or you're just, you know what I mean?
Too
like,
sensitive.
It seems like there's a lot of pressure for you to be heterosexual.
What do you mean?
Like,
I think it's the opposite.
If you're not, no, I mean, you're right. Like, it seems like there's more of a backlash if you're trying to just be heterosexual.
Okay.
Yes.
If from what I'm kind of like gauging is like, okay.
Or justifying heterosexuality.
Right.
Or emphasizing positive masculinity in any way.
Yeah.
It automatically seems somehow toxic or
what is
I don't think that's toxic.
What is positive femininity?
What do you mean? Just like
like positive masculinity would be what? A man's man, a man being a man, taking care of his responsibilities.
A man's man is still considered a man's man is considered a bad thing in society.
A man's man is a man's man today.
You know what I'm saying? Like
even he said it. Even he said it's true.
Is a man's man.
Teaching your son how to shave.
Right.
Teaching your son how to shave and all of those boys will be boys.
Like, I get it. Like, people want you to be open to, like, everything. But I feel like there has to be a limit to it. Like,
there is no limit once you open that box. That's the thing. You open Pandora's box.
That's the crazy part. Because, like, all right, for example, like, you go on Netflix. Like, they have, like, a million shows that have an LGBTQ character in them. So it's like you're pushing that on. You know what I mean? Like, you're pushing it on people. It's not like it's something that's just happening. You're pushing it on people because that's what they see. That's what they're hearing.
What about this guy that was the guy that that goes to the Oscars and the Grammys in a dress,
Speaking of the Oscars, real quick, the Oscars, old boy that played the Joker, my man, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Claps for that man.
That speech he had.
He risked it all right there.
He did. He really, really did.
You know what though? He ain't risking shit.
To a degree, he ostracized a lot of people that's in power.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, what he did.
And I appreciate people that have that platform and utilize it in the right way.
Yeah, but how many kids tell their parents, "I don't like what you're doing, Daddy. You need to stop it."
I mean, now probably a lot.
That's that. I mean, but the on the flip side of that, though, I think was dope is that him just saying that publicly and just other people seeing it and maybe taking heed of it is like dope. Because even if maybe
that's what I'm saying. He's like, I see the fuck shit. I'm not here for it. I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
It sparks other people.
As far as like him being able to change anything specifically.
Probably not, but
you don't have the power to do that. But just making it a well-known thing. Even
he made a statement.
Speaking on it, speaking on things is.
That's in Hollywood. That's big.
That's big time.
Listen, man. True evil is having the ability to change something and looking the other way.
Right. That's true.
That's what it comes down to. So you got a responsibility when you got the ability to change something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have that platform and you're able to do that, even if it doesn't change anything, you still have that voice to vocalize it, and it might affect someone. Even if it's one person, it doesn't matter. One person can, like, if you can alter their mind and make them be like, you know what, like, you're right, like, we're doing some fuck shit, and then that will trickle down to someone else.
What about Diddy's speech at the Grammys talking about black artists not being recognized and not being
Yeah, I peeped a little bit of that too.
I didn't see that.
I mean, no, that was dope.
I think it was important that he did that, even though he's responsible for taking and owning a lot of people's masters and such.
I mean, Diddy's just owning mad shit, you know what I mean? Like, Diddy's a boss, you know what I mean? And
he's Diddy.
Right. And in business, how I feel about business, man, is, you didn't have to sign that, you know what I mean? Like, nobody held a gun to nobody's head to sign anything to anybody.
That's true.
You know what I mean? When we sit on that chess table, if we sit on that chess table right now and we start playing, and you ain't gonna be like, yo, you made me move, like.
Well, let me ask you. Yeah. That's absolutely true. Let me ask you a question though, right? Let me ask you a question. If I'm playing against a person that's starving, and I got a loaf of bread in front of me, you know what I'm saying? The chances of me being able to predict what that person's move is going to be a lot more likely. I mean,
but that's the nature of business.
But that's what happens in those situations. A lot of it is predatory to a degree.
Everything is predatory out here.
People are coming to a situation
everything
hungry,
is predatory,
ready to
though.
Feed their family. You show them an advance check.
But that's the same way. That's the same way a business is marketing to their customers.
I don't think business should be that way. I think that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Business is, business ain't about.
It's commerce.
You know what I mean? It's
business real business is when two people can walk away feeling good about what happened.
That's good business.
That's good. Yeah,
that's not real business. That's just good business.
Good business. real business should be like how good business is. You know what I'm saying? It should be, but it ain't because capitalism is involved in it. Somebody want to win more than the next. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yo, what is a slut versus a thought?
Honestly, at this point, the lines are blurred, and I couldn't even tell you.
Nah, there's a difference.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke, but when he say, yo, I'm not a slut. I mean, I'm not a thought, I'm a slut.
So what do you guys think the difference is?
I mean, a thought was always them hoes over there to me.
Mm-hmm.
A slut is just a victim of the game.
How's that different than a thought?
A thought is, you know, like...
No, really, break it down, because I'm confused.
No bullshit.
I'm confused. What's the difference?
Bullshit. I think a thought is just... A thought is somebody who just embodying a certain way of living and doing shit recklessly. A slut knows 100% what she's doing. She's committed to what she's doing.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
She's a professional.
Intent.
So she's a committed thought, is what you're saying, basically.
Yo, it's the intent. It's just like the difference between murder 1 and murder 2 and manslaughter.
Oh, boy.
It's like that, though. Like,
degrees.
Is what, yo.
There's levels.
It's the degrees of, you know what I mean? That's what it is, though.
There's shit that a slut would do that a thought not doing.
Yeah, and a thought doing just by chance in the slut.
I don't know. I feel like a thought would do just as much as a slut, but in a... how can I say
or so you know what?
Sluts do it for free. Sluts will do it for bread. It's different.
There we go. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I was about to get to that.
That's exactly what it is.
Money's involved for the sluts because they professionals. The thotties is doing it for...
They'll do it for the gram. They ain't doing it for bread.
The thoughts is doing it for the gram. Sluts is doing it for the...
They're not doing it for bread.
They getting something. Okay. I could roll with that one.
Does that make sense to you guys?
No, that's a good one. I mean,
you guys broke it down for me, so because I was confused, but it does make sense when you put it like that.
That's not bad. I ain't mad at that.
And that's not all ladies. That's just those classifications.
Yeah, no, of course. Well, we're not generalizing here. We're just speaking on facts.
Sometimes it's important.
The internet makes it very easy for you to do that.
And people confuse and put words in your mouth that you've never said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what the comment section is for.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the comment section is for.
Yeah.
What's up with the girls or it's male and female, but what's up with the people that are born after 93, man? What's going on?
I don't know. I was born in 89, so I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, you see the memes, you know what I mean? You see the memes.
Memes don't mean shit to me.
I'm just saying, though. I mean, I could...
What about people after 93, though?
Yo, they saying that all they do is eat hot Cheetos, take selfies, twerk.
That's true.
Can't cook.
They are a different breed.
They're a different breed, though. They're a different breed.
They say they don't know how to cook, and all of them is bisexual. And that's what they said about everybody after 93.
Think about what they grew up watching.
Think about their parents.
But they grew up watching us. I look at it like, yo, they grew up watching, you know what I mean? They grew up watching us who was watching what we was watching. You know what I mean?
Not all the time, too, though. Not all the time, too.
But I don't know. It's different. But it's crazy because it shouldn't be. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, but you got to think about like their parents. Like that, like I said, they're our age. Like they grew up thinking like.
Is 38.
Yo, you know what?
That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. But it's true.
Moms and the daughter be pregnant at the same time. Shit like that.
It's like, is that your sister? No, that's my mom.
Little nigga got an auntie that's older than him. That's younger than him.
Son, yo, that's real. When
it really be like that, though.
When the nephew
it really
is
be
older
like
than
that.
the uncle.
You and your auntie are the same age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
It really be like that.
Like when the niece is older than the auntie.
Right?
It's a different time.
I've heard that before. It's weird.
Auntie. That's kind of that type of shit. I guess.
Facts.
He's like, I know my brother's a lot older than me. He's like we have like a 16-year age difference, but like I could never imagine growing up and being like, Yeah, my nephew's like 2 years old. I'm 8. Like, that's weird.
Yo, what's like what's like a good age difference to be dating? Like,
to be dating?
Yeah, like what's too big of a difference? You know what I mean? Like if you 28 and you know what I mean, she's 36.
That's not that bad.
Honestly, the age don't really make a difference. It depends on what y'all both trying to do. Where y'all at in your life.
True.
If you both on the same page,
that's
really,
a big fact.
As far as like you not trying to have kids, she not trying to have kids. She's either probably
Yo, Chef
done with her career or good or deep into her career.
Yo, I need a refill on the Cuppington.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on pretty much.
No, you're right. It does depend on what you're trying to get at. Like,
y'all gotta agree pretty much on what y'all do and what y'all trying to do.
What do you think is better though, older or younger? Like,
yo, one of my good homies got an older lady, and I was chilling with them the other day, like, and that shit made me want to be on some even more grown shit. Yo, that was shit that.
Sometimes it does do that.
That dynamic.
It's pros and cons.
Yeah,
that shit was
there's a lot of pros and cons.
You get the right situation and open your mind to different things and put you on the different shit.
That shit was kind of fly. You know what I mean? Like, and they say, you know,
like you said, it depends on where you are in your life, because you could
peaks a little later than men do. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure, a lot of the maturity.
Women hit their sexual peaks like in their 40s, like at their horniest type shit.
But like you said, like, it depends on where you are in your life, because you could elevate each other in different ways. Like, you could be like 28 dating like a 35-year-old, and you're more like, you know, wherever your mindset's at is different than theirs, and they're like, oh, I never knew that. I never thought to think like that. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, there's different ways to do it. It just depends on, like you said, where you are.
What you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you want to have kids and she's not even trying to do that, then it could change the dynamic.
It's a situational thing.
You know what I mean? But it could be dope too, though. It could be very.
Oh,
dope.
It could be super dope. It could be super dope.
It could be very dope.
But like you said, it depends on where you are in your life, and like, I don't know, it's just different.
What's up with
dating young is different too, though.
Yeah.
Dating young is a whole nother situation. It has its pros.
It has a lot of cons though.
It has a lot of pros, you know, because y'all on the same level, you have the same energy, you can keep up with each other on different levels and do dope things.
But life-wise,
it has a lot of cons because y'all both still trying to figure out what y'all trying to do with life, and that can cross paths where, you know, it don't mean that y'all, you know, y'all paths align a lot of the times, and that's the shit that happens.
It could be a thing too where it's just like a learning experience for the moment, and then it just like, you know, like it's so intense or whatever real quick. You learn something from each other, and then you just keep it fucking moving. Like,
but everybody's not thinking like that going into shit. And
of course, you don't think like that going into it.
No,
like,
not that it's gonna go bad, but the fact that it's a learning experience.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Most people is going into situations like, damn, I'm hoping this goes good.
Yeah.
And last, and this person is dope, and then some bullshit happens. It's like, damn.
Yo,
right.
what
like
about
the rugs pulled from under you? And it's like, what
the fuck?
What
about when you break up with somebody and they got a new somebody, like really right after y'all broke up?
What's right after?
Like 3 weeks, a month, or.
So that means that person was there all along. That's what I see. I don't know.
Or what's or like maybe 2 months. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. What, like, I guess what's too soon?
Depends on how long.
It depends on how long.
Is it how long or how hard y'all was fucking with each other?
You have to gauge how hard. You know what I'm saying? I've known people that fuck with each other in a short span of time. They was already living with each other, fucking sharing a V, all kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? In less than 6 months. You know what I mean? If they break up, that shit seems a little different than
like a regular breakup. So
right.
Yeah.
Then we just went.
Because that's like you're like sharing things at that point.
You know what I'm
different.
saying? We went out to eat 10 times, and you know what I mean. And then we just broke up. It's like, all right, it's a little different. I ain't paying your rent. You know what I mean? No shit like that. No shit like that. You feel me? Word. I ain't cash app you fucking.
He said I didn't cash app to you.
Word.
I don't know. I mean, 3 months is not. I mean, people got to move on, right? You got to live your life. You got to do things. Like, you can't just sit around waiting for some shit to change or anything different than what it was before, because that's gonna hold you up. Like, you got to keep going. Like, you can't just like sit around and be mopey and sad and like, you know, you're gonna feel stupid eventually. It's like, I'm doing this.
Times of healing through a situation.
Yeah.
Some people move on faster than others.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that part too, yeah, definitely.
So,
because like, there's been situations where I've been so involved and then like moved on right away, and there's other situations I've been less involved and been like,
so now when you break up, you could just start swiping on Tinder and shit like that.
First of all, that app shit to me is so weird.
Yo, but
it's fucking weird.
But niggas is getting pussy.
You will never. I tried it once. Some dude GM'd me, was like, I see you swiping for a piping, and I was like, I'm good.
Oh wow.
Listen,
I'm fucking good.
But what about the gram though? What about the gram? How many niggas?
My DMs are dry. My DMs are dry. I don't entertain any of that shit. Like, I don't.
What about the gram? Niggas is sliding in the DMs. Niggas sliding DMs. That's shit. The gram is better than Tinder.
I guess, if that's the type of time you're on. I don't know.
I'm just really.
What was that face
really?
for?
Niggas ain't sliding your DMs.
No.
Wow.
You know what it is? Tinder's weird.
Tinder's weird.
I'm just saying, it's mad, Dave.
Bumble's weird. All the like.
I don't even know what that is. That's crazy.
The only reason I know that is because one of my best friends, she's on that shit, and she's like dating someone now from Bumble, but it's like, Bumble's like an app where the girl has to like message you first. Like, you can't like.
Oh yeah, you can't even hit her up.
Yeah,
she has to.
Woman power.
That's genius. Yeah, now you gotta look like a fucking.
You said that's a dope app.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
You know why it's bullshit?
Wait, no, tell me why.
Tell me why it's dope, because normally the real thing to do, or what they say the man thing to do, is for a man to go up to a woman.
Right.
A woman doesn't normally go up to a man unless she really got it. She got the juice. You feel me?
That's true.
So it's like changing the etiquette of men. The same thing that men could do, women could do the same thing and put in that same energy.
Hey.
That's true.
She really wants a man.
That's a fact.
But you know, like they feel most women, not all women, feel a little bit too bougie that, oh, a man's supposed to propose to me and a man's supposed to do this for me because he's a man. But women been fighting for the same rights for everything else, but except for that.
You know,
I guess, but all right. So,
but I'm not saying that.
Riddle me this.
Okay.
So,
It's
if
to
a
keep the
female were to
creeps
come
away.
up to you and be like, "Yo, let me get your number," blah blah blah, would you not be intimidated?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
I
that's
would
an
like
honest
that.
answer
I would
because a lot of guys are.
I would like that a woman, because she finds me attractive and she realizes it. So she noticed me noticing her.
That's a fact.
And then I noticed her noticing me.
You respect the shit out of that.
No, it's just because a lot of guys are intimidated. Because I've done that before, and guys have been like, "Whoa, that's weird. Like, why are you like?"
That's a turn.
A dude that's weirded by that is something that's weird about him.
Yeah,
something's wrong with him.
That's true.
But let me tell you what's wrong with that app, because of that. Even though I like the general
The
premise
concept,
of it,
yeah.
right? Because the dudes have to be chosen by the chicks, everything about the dude is gonna be a fucking lie.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
Everything
true.
is gonna
That
be a
is
lie
true.
because they're
That
gonna
is
want to
true.
stand out, because they're gonna want to be hit up by a chick. Hit me up.
They shouldn't even be on that app
I'm
to
a
begin with
fucking
if that's the
astronaut.
case.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a theoretical physicist.
If that's the case, they shouldn't even be on the app.
I'm an archaeologist and all the kind
Because
of
you already know going into signing up for Bumble, you know.
A summer
Yeah,
in
fuck y'all.
Soho. You know what I'm saying?
But my whole thing is, it's like,
Retired to my summer
you
home,
signed
man.
up for Bumble, right? So you already know what type of time you're on. So why would you even sign up for that if you don't want
It's keeping the
that whole
creeps
thing?
away.
That's fucking fake.
It's the pump fake the creeps.
The pump fake.
So she could hit him
The
up
pump
first,
fake for creeps.
and then when she finds out that he's a creep, it's an easier block.
But
You know
my
what I mean?
question is, all right, boom, the girl hits the dude up.
Uh-huh.
All right, yo, hey, what's up? What's peep though? My question is, what's the next step from this though? Yo,
I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to move after that.
I'm gonna take you to footprints and we gonna sit down and eat some pasta.
It's like we need some Rasta pasta.
Take me
We gonna
out.
eat some Rasta pasta.
Or you gonna take me out so we
Dinner
can
on
get to
me.
know
dinner on me.
What's the setup? What's the setup?
You just be like,
why is there
hey,
gotta be a setup?
doing?
Why can't it just be like a connection between two grown people? Like,
I mean, when you swipe,
how's the setup on the app? Can
any, but hold on.
Oh, I don't know.
Every swipe, any swipe, when you hit the gram or anything, you immediately see what you are looking for. If you know, it's a full profile, or whether it's fake or hype, whatever.
It's a profile, exactly. It's a
still
profile. It's not
geared
real.
towards what
real.
you like. If that's what you was looking for.
Aesthetically,
you know what I mean? And that's what it be. Like, you looking at, you get a full...
That's if they're being truthful. A lot of people, some people are...
When I go to the dealer, I don't know if he's being truthful, but I know that they was advertising this new Porsche 911, or, you know, whatever car you like.
Yeah.
And you gotta go check it out and all that, but at least the advertising to get you there, to get you looking is like...
Yeah, it's all advertisement.
And then you get there, got rips in the seats, you know what I mean? And you feel what I'm saying? They like, oh, we ain't take pictures of that joint, you know what I mean? Like, Shorty, everybody take pictures at... everybody take pictures at angles. Everybody got the angles down packed crazy, you know what I mean?
What's your angles looking like?
But to picture it this way, whether you was on
offset.
Bumble, whether you was on Bumble, or whether you was on any site, if the person's a fake, no amount of websites or anything is gonna stop the other person from finding out that person's fake. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
You have to, once you start a lie, you have to keep going with the lie, or your company's gonna be blown.
Yo, low key.
See, that's why I don't lie, because you got to keep up another lie to keep up with the lie.
It's too much work.
It's fucking
I'd
annoying.
rather just be real about it, and then if she like me, she got that choice, and if she don't like me, she got that choice.
Exactly. That's true. That's very true.
But there's a lot of niggas out here just taking the chick's choice away when it comes to a lot of situations.
Nigga, everybody taking choice away, man. You don't even know. By the time you see a chick, she done took her lashes off. She done took her face away. She done took her whole... Like, yo.
I'd rather lie about that than have you be like, yeah, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got an apartment, but I live with my mom. I got a car, but it's a rental.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Okay.
Right? You meet a chick, fucking all dolled up. Mm-hmm. Boom. Right? Dolled up, the fucking whole shit down. Right?
She's out. Of course she's supposed to be dolled up. Or she would want to be. Not that she has to be, but she would want to be.
All right. Say that this is her norm. This is her norm. This is how her upkeep is that. It's what she, right? So you're giving me something to be the norm of how I'm expecting to see you on the regular.
On the regular, okay.
You're not gonna just change that. You know what I'm saying? And then you take all these different things off and you look like a different person. Now, am I a bad person now?
No, you're not a bad person.
Am I a bad person now because now I decide that that's not what I want anymore? Because most guys would be considered bad dudes.
Well, that's really superficial. And
for the guy to decide to change.
Yeah, after that, like, you should already know, like, that's not gonna be her every day. You don't look good every single day.
I woke up like this.
You already know. You think her eyelash, like, come on.
I woke up like
Let's
this.
be real. Let's be real, though. Come on. Like, you guys know what the fuck you're getting yourself into.
But I woke up like this.
I think the equivalent to that is me meeting you with a Ferrari. Right? I got a Rari.
Well, that's bold.
Y'all Ferrari it up.
You met me with a Rari.
Mozzie'd out.
Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? We fuck with each other. You see the Rari for a week, 2 weeks. You see the Rari. Third week, Rari is fucking gone. It's gone. I ain't got no Rari. Am I the same dude that you met?
Nigga said third week. I thought when the lights come on.
But this is what I'm saying. It could have lasted a little bit.
Ferrari in the darky.
Yo, no funny though. I think the question y'all should ask yourself is, could I wake up to her in the morning every day? I mean, if I could wake up to that every day,
I like natural shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm on my natural. You feel me? Like
as you should be. Like, not to say that every girl that does like this all like, you know, this full aesthetic and like
everything.
Fake lashes.
What about no aesthetic? What about the filter aesthetic? What about the angle aesthetic?
That shit's just weird.
That's the new
That
age.
shit's just weird.
Because the thing is, you gotta meet people in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta see you. Fuck a picture.
Like, if someone says to you, you look better than you in real life than you do on Instagram, that's a fucking problem. That's weird.
Some people want to look.
No, better in real life than the gram is. That's like saying
but it's still taken away from like what you
better
thought
in real
they
life
looked like
is better
anyway.
than
It's
because
like
you're not always getting the angles.
What I do with my pictures.
Yo, you're not
it's
always
still
getting the
weird.
angles.
It's still a weird
and all that,
like it's a weird compliment. Like it's nice, but it's still fucking weird.
It's only weird because we got screens in our face all day now.
You know
I
what I
guess.
think when it comes to that shit, certain individuals, a picture can't capture.
Yeah,
their
so that's
full
how that's what it used to be.
That's what it really comes down to. It's like
That's an old saying.
Can we just cancel social media, like for real? Please, can we? As my phone goes off.
The world right now and knock all that shit away and see how people
Bruh.
really act.
For real.
When people, how will people really talk to each other and really get along? How will people really act without any of that?
Hey, bro.
People be lost. People be lost.
They wouldn't know how to act. They would have no idea how to act.
They be lost.
It's sad. It's really fucking sad. So, all right. So, another thing. So, for example, like I work in hospitality, right?
Yeah, I'm about to
So,
fuck with the oysters. Yeah, I'm hungry, son.
Y'all hungry? I got some more food, y'all.
All right, cool.
Shawty in the building, baby.
So, there's this app now that I just found out about. It's called Neon Coat, and it's for models.
So it's me nice.
Models?
For models with a lot of models.
I was waiting for that, yeah.
With Instagram followers and all this stuff. Literally, all they do, so they come to my job all the time. I just found out about this maybe 2.5 weeks ago. 2 drinks for free and 2 plates for free. And they don't tip. So because you think you're so pretty and you have this, everything's for free, right? Like I was talking to one girl one time. I'm like, what's this app about? I'm like, this is weird. Like I've never heard of it. She's like, girl, if you want to eat anywhere for free, download this app because that's literally all I do.
This world is fucking disgusting.
I was like, yo, I'm like that. I was like, ha ha ha. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, it's real life. It's fucking crazy. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Like,
it's real life.
You want to go for free everywhere though? Like, it's not even restaurants too. It's like gyms. It's a bunch of things. I'm just like, this is weird.
We live in some spooky times.
Yeah, that's ill.
I don't know if it's sad or if it's spooky. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah, because that's what Tinder end up being. Chicks just go out to eat, have lunch, and then never talk to these dudes again. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Now they're like, we don't even need you. We got an app. It's okay.
Now
There's an app for that.
They just cut the dude completely out the picture.
Right.
It's gotta be pretty.
Yo.
Like, there's an app for that. I don't need you.
It's a wild world.
Yo, because normally it's like a chick would be like, yo, she got the dude that she gonna go out to eat with. She got the dude that's gonna take her out to nice spots.
That's the thing about New York, man. That's the thing about New York.
She'll entertain that shit.
Y'all too accessible, that's why.
Bro, New York, a girl can have a dude uptown, dude on the Lower East Side. Have a little dude in Williamsburg. Somebody in fucking meatpacking district.
But they can say that about girls. They can say that like niggas got
they
bitches
always say that about
everywhere.
girls.
Y'all say niggas got bitches. Oh, niggas don't have bitches everywhere. Niggas don't? They don't. Niggas ain't got it like that.
They do. Y'all just trying to push it more on us to take the heat off of you guys, but it's really not even that.
Listen, y'all
actually niggas had hoes in different area codes.
Y'all got the actual.
I thought niggas had hoes in different area codes.
Y'all got the vehicle. Y'all have the decision. Nothing happens without that. So at the end of the day, there's no goddamn way.
I guess. I don't know.
There's nothing that we can do. There's nothing. Nothing at all.
But y'all do everything under the sun. What are you talking about? Like,
listen, if you see somebody that you like, you gonna try. Then
yo,
if you really want it.
Yo, so why do girls go crazy over Instagram famous niggas though?
That's stupid to me. I don't know.
Out of pocket.
I can't help you with that one. Instagram famous like what?
They put value in something that don't make no fucking sense.
Because it's superficial.
Yo. Dude.
IG famous.
Being IG famous it makes people. It's like being famous. Like, why do people go crazy?
That's
over people
fake
that go,
fame. That's not anything like. You have no accolades. Like, you have nothing like. What, you got a K next to your fucking number? Okay, cool.
So why bitches be going crazy?
I don't know.
Attention, man. It's the attention.
It's weird. It's really fucking weird to me. I don't know.
It's attention. It's the fucking narcissistic fucking.
It is narcissistic because they think at the end of the day that it's gonna help them out in some weird, twisted way. But that's how a narcissist thinks.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think things is just weird out here. Like, cause I just got taught, like, I was talking to somebody about like a girl going, you know, a little. I see it all the time anyway. You know, maybe girls and guys, like we all go crazy over people who we think is IG popping sometimes, and dudes that jump out the window and find out it's really not real like that. And I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of weird, man. Like that's the catfish for real.
That is a catfish.
That's the real catfish right there. It's like niggas think they litty, but it's really like it's really not like that. And I've seen people jump out the window. Like Shorty was telling me about her friend that was taking some dude out that was IG famous. And I mean, like, and paying for all his shit. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Wait, a female was doing that?
Yeah. And I'm
just
like,
because
he maybe has some clout. You know what I mean? And you know, he probably was gassing it like, oh, you know, I'm waiting on my Nick Cannon check. You know what I mean? Or I'm waiting on my Wild 'N Out check. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Sorry, that was
so. You know, she over here
like
fronting the bill for like a week.
That's crazy,
bro. I don't know.
And I'm just.
I don't see the hype in that. I feel like that's just corny. Like,
yeah, but
if you got an IG check, you should be taking me out. I'm not taking you out. Wow. Fuck out of here.
Yo, but damn. So dude with a check, with a blue check, hop in your DMs. You ain't taking him out.
I'm sorry. I don't take a regular nigga out on a date anywhere. So no. If you can't pay your own shit.
What's a regular nigga? Cause a blue check ain't a regular nigga now.
Apparently not anymore. But that shit don't mean nothing to me.
Heard you.
If you can't pay for your own, if you're not a responsible adult and you can't pay for your own shit, like, I'll pay for you, that's fine. But, like, I gotta know that you can do the same for me if I had to. Or if we were out and there was a situation where I couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't
suffice. So the blue check ain't like an IOU
What the fuck does that mean?
It ain't like,
what does that mean?
It's like having an American Express card.
Is it a black card or a gold card? Because there's levels.
It's a blue
there's
check.
levels.
It's an IG blue card.
That's an IG suck my dick card. That's what that
Apple
is.
Card, though. Y'all seen the Apple Card, John? Y'all seen the Apple Card?
No.
You ain't seen the Apple Card shit?
I haven't.
You gotta check.
You know, actually, the best card that I've seen lately is like an off-white Discover card, which Discover is shit, but it was
like
an off-white card, so it was
kind
of it was kind of it was off-white. It was kind of cool.
It was an off-white.
Yeah.
Damn.
Get niggas to use Discover that they don't take nowhere.
I know,
Discover
right?
Be having
they really don't.
Deals, low key.
Yeah, they give you deals because you can't
Discover ain't
that shit nowhere. Go to any country, they're like.
I just like the design of it because it's like, you know, like all the numbers were like spaced out all weird, and it was like Discover card and like that. It was cool. I thought it was cool. In a weird way. But, like I was saying, if you can't take care of yourself, I don't need to be out with you. Like, that's weird. I'm not going to pay for you. Why should I have to do that? Like, you should have security in yourself enough to know that if some shit falls through, you'll be good.
I think as guys, just
is that wrong?
No, you're
that's regular.
Right. I agree with you on that 100%. But I elaborate a little better on my end as far as how I feel for myself and how and how I think other dudes that I know think as far as like if if my paper ain't right, I'm not dating. I'm not. I don't wanna fuck.
That was another thing I was gonna say. You shouldn't put yourself in that position to do so if you can't. Because it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
If I'm not getting money, so I'm not even thinking about none of that at the same time. Like, you need money to date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need bread to do certain things. So, at the end of the day, if you're bread in a certain space, you shouldn't be doing
it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, why put yourself through that?
Why put other people? Why involve anybody else in that situation if you can really do it 100%? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just 'cause you like
right.
them.
Exactly.
Just because you like them. You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
enough.
Now you can drag a good person that fuck with you and saying now, like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just take care of this nigga, you know, make sure he's good, or I'll take care of this chick, make sure she's good until she's good on her own and this and that.
Oh, that's so weird. I can't even, like, cause I know myself personally. I know I'm gonna be good regardless, no matter what. But like, I wouldn't, if I knew I wasn't in the right space, I'm not gonna like start a situation with you and then just like, you know, drag you through the ringer because I'm like, oh, he's cool, I like him, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. That don't make no sense. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen?
People not really conscious. You're not really thinking 100% about a lot of these situations at all. They're just doing shit.
It's weird.
They're just doing shit. They're not thinking about it fully.
They're not, because they don't think of the longevity. They just think of the now.
What if you just meet somebody, like, you're not particularly dating, but you meet somebody and you hit it off with them, but you're going to miss out on opportunity because your financials ain't right? Or you going to get your financials together and still keep building?
The latter. I would get my financials together and then revisit that whole situation. I'm not going to bring someone through that.
But opportunities hit once in a lifetime. A great opportunity with somebody hits once in a lifetime, maybe 2 times in a lifetime. But what if
I agree with that. I agree with that. But like, what if that? I don't know.
It's certain situations that you might risk. You know what I mean? Taking care of a person because y'all have a certain connection. You never know. You can say that right now. But you meet that person and you might feel like, damn, I can't just because of this. I'm not going to just decide that, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But then what happens? You end up broke.
Right.
So is that person really worth it?
You gotta know. You gotta know going into that situation that that's a possibility, and you gotta be okay with that. If not, then you gotta.
If you're okay with it, I guess I couldn't be.
Nah.
I'm not gonna. My pockets are never gonna be low because of someone else. Like, that's just not a thing.
At the same time, like, being with somebody is a 50-50. Being with somebody is a 50-50.
No, of course it is. Of course it is.
Or she gonna either one or the other is gonna play a game.
No, I know. I see. I get I get what both you guys are saying. I get that. Like, cause you could like, you know, like stick it out and figure something out for yourselves, like where it works. You know what I mean?
Type shit, yeah.
But at the same time, it don't always work like that.
It don't.
And that's how you get. That's when you end up getting yourself fucked up and in a shitty situation that you don't need to be in because you were already fine before that.
Let me ask you a question, right? Say you meet a person now. What's the percentages of now the people who do meet each other 50-50 in those situations still go to shit? Sometimes even worse than those other situations too.
You gotta really be fucking with someone like that for it to happen, cause that's not a chance that I can't take that chance. I'm not. I live out here by myself. I can't afford to lose anything for someone else just because I have feelings and I'm in love and blah blah blah. That shit don't work. It doesn't. It could, but I'm sure it could. I'm not willing to take that chance.
It absolutely can happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not here for it. I don't know. I mean, I could be if I met the right person, I guess, but even that possibility is like, a little gross. Especially now, like, I feel like at our age, like, you can't just go through the motions and not be, like, on your shit. Like, you kind of have to have like a little bit of a grip of what you're doing, and not just be like, I'm just, I'm going through life. That's what I'm doing. Nah, that doesn't make sense.
But that happens too, though.
It does.
Everybody don't know.
But it's stupid.
Everybody don't.
No, you're right.
But everybody is not as guided as you to a degree and has that.
Everybody has no idea.
I'm not guided. I'm just, but I have a level head. That's all. Like, I'm not guided like that, but I have a level
have no
head.
idea what they're doing out here. If they don't know how to cook and all they know how to do is twerk and take selfies, we gonna have no idea what they're doing.
And eat chicken nuggets.
Yo, straight up, man.
And have bad pH balance.
Yo. That's a whole nother level.
I hate you.
Shit is real.
That's crazy.
Shit is real. Word.
He said have a bad pH balance. I'm dead.
Yeah, man. You fucking with the bullshit, man. Not eating good.
Yo. That's crazy. Them oysters was popping though.
Right? Those oysters were really good. Those oysters were really good.
Look, you thought I was saying.
Thank you, Chef.
I'm telling you.
Yo, live life. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta live life.
Oh, so did you guys watch the memorial for Kobe?
Yo.
Was that not the saddest thing?
Yo, MJ. Seeing MJ cry like that, man.
I know.
I never thought in my lifetime I see my idol
Yo.
be so heartbroken
Right?
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, son, like that shit right there.
What I liked about his speech was that he tried to make light of it. He was like, I told my
Yeah,
wife
his
I didn't want to
speech-
be another meme, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
nah, he really did a good job.
He did a great job.
He did.
I think everybody. I didn't see everybody's shit.
Shout out to Vanessa Bryant, though, because she's holding the shit the fuck
Yo.
down. She has to. That's
Yo, listen, when I seen that shit, I had to swipe away. When I seen her walking up there, I was like, yeah, I can't do this.
To be honest, I didn't even watch. I didn't even watch her speech.
I only watched like a fraction of it, but it was sad.
I can't do it. I can't do it, son.
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking.
Just can't do it, son. Like I heard it maybe like a day later. I watched it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo,
Still
they
hard
are
to
keeping
watch.
it together, cause man, this shit is crazy.
It's heart wrenching. Like, it really is. Like, all her pauses in her speech, like, you could tell, like, she's hurting anyway, but like that was just like,
She's gonna be hurting for a long time.
For a long time.
That's one. Two, her husband has set the bar so high, that at the end of the day, her being with another person is so
it's never gonna
so
measure.
far out the picture.
I mean, that's like Laura London and all that.
They
like,
all in that bracket.
Thinking about
They all in
nobody.
that category for sure. It's like,
but she lost her husband and her daughter.
Yo,
that's
is
super hard.
You know what I mean? And she was. They call her Mambasita. Like, that's like.
Mambasita.
You know what's crazy? In a weird way, I think their relationship, that bond that they had together was so strong that there was no way that they could have just been out, one without the other.
She said that too. She was like, God knew that you guys had to be together.
Like that's
why,
crazy.
Like, you couldn't have one without the other.
Their bond. Obviously he loved all his kids, but their bond was so ill.
Was like super tight.
It was so ill that it was like
I can't even talk about this, yo.
I
can't even talk about this. Damn, boy, we gotta clear that table real quick.
Do all that.
Oh shit, boy. I should have cleared that out.
Worry about that guy.
Oh. Holy damn. Wow.
No, that shit was like.
Damn.
Like you said, like to look away, like you had to because it was a lot. Because you could just see. I mean, she's a mother. Of course, she's gonna be like super, super upset. You know what I mean? Like, if you lost your husband and your daughter.
You can't
at the same time.
Her heart is so heavy, bro.
I know.
Like just to how you have to double grieve for two people that you love with all your fucking heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time, the shit is, and still be strong for the three girls that you got.
That you have left, yeah, of course.
Yo, I can't even talk about this shit because Kobe is my nigga. And I still don't believe. I can't
It's
believe
unbelievable.
He's gone
It still feels like a fucking.
No, I remember I was
dream.
at work and they were saying that shit. And I was like one of the managers
know that
I
the
was like,
salmon
oh,
is
Kobe
looking
just died. I was like,
crazy
Kobe
right
who?
now.
Like Kobe who? He's like Kobe Bryant. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how? It's still unbelievable.
Allen
It's
Iverson is my
weird.
favorite basketball
It's
player.
weird.
AI is my favorite basketball player. But
all the legends in the world
but
that
Kobe
love
definitely-
basketball are still alive. They all getting their accolades. They getting these flowers right now. Bill Russell, you got Jerry West, the dude that's on the basketball symbol. He's alive still.
Yo,
But Kobe not to be here, not to be able to walk up and get his Hall of Fame speech.
definitely get the pictures. I'ma need those. You heard? Definitely.
Of course.
Shish kebab. Look at that shit.
Good food going on, bro.
Make sure the cameras is rolling.
That's beautiful.
All my shits is hitting right now. God dang. Chef Bordy. Killing them. Woo.
Beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I done watched like the same rap video 100,000 times.
I know.
No, I mean like they different videos though.
But
It's
they're
the
the same.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
That's the thing too.
they
Music
different
right now
videos.
is like, all right, let's talk about that.
They different videos.
See, right now,
We've
it's
been watching
kinda like-
an hour worth of new videos, but they all
They
look the
all
same.
look this. I feel like exactly. I feel like I'm looking at the same video.
Shit's crazy.
Thank you.
This is why a dude like Hype Williams is such a legend when it comes to
That makes sense.
videos.
Yeah, because this shit is
he's
crazy
telling
now.
stories, and this shit that you see now is not storytelling. It's just
Oh, what the fuck is
it's just monkeying around and you know what I'm saying?
It's
Jabronery.
true.
Yo, Chef Bordy, what we got right there, bro?
What don't we got right here?
Jeez,
He said, "What
Louise.
don't we got right here?"
Chef
We have
Bodie got the fucking spread.
Bro, I don't think I ever
What's
even spent
poppin'?
a
I
night.
have a crab and mozzarella stuff, salmon, poached in orange passion fruit glaze, and I have asparagus and onion and pepper mixture.
See what you do with that skin there. That skin is.
A passion fruit coulis.
Supposed to be nice. Fashion food.
Supposed to be nice.
Here for it.
They ain't even. You see that right there, son? That's 5-star.
That shit look
Yo,
beautiful.
Right?
It's got some skyline on there.
niggas ain't even. Look at that right there. Ooh-wee.
What's up, guys?
My
Thank
God.
you.
My man. Thank you very much, brother.
Got the crispy skin on the top. Oh man.
Chef Bordy. Let's get it. Nah, this is.
This is so good.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it. This was hitting for.
Y'all the fool, y'all.
Asparagus is
Amazing.
hitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
I taste that saucy. I see how you dip the forks. Man, it's a beautiful dish, man.
Perfectly cooked salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Got the stuffed crab. My man got the skin,
It's poking out like a dolphin.
dicing the whole dish off. Skin looking like a samurai's shoulder blade
Asparagus is hitting though, I'm not gonna lie.
Right on cue. Look at the food. Like, where's the last good spot you ate at?
Good question. Dodo's.
Jodo's?
I said Dolo's. Okay.
Good question. The sushi shit is my stuff, so it's my weakness.
Damn, son.
What are you playing with this one?
Like, I don't even know if there's another show niggas be eating on the mic.
Can't see how that shit sounds. Maybe.
I'm sure niggas, I could probably edit that shit dope.
Mm-hmm. This is crazy right here. It's crazy right here.
I'm so happy.
Worth the money.
Yo,
Where's your favorite place to get bento boxes at?
hold
Both
on.
of you.
Where's what? You said
Bento boxes.
bento boxes.
You never had a bento box?
What's a bento box?
You've had a bento box before,
A
right?
bento box? What the fuck is?
Really?
What the fuck is a bento box?
You've had a bento box. I know.
I make
Thank
bento
you.
boxes.
Thank you.
Hold up.
What's your favorite place to get a bento box at?
Yo, bro. What?
The fuck is the
It
best?
has a mixture of sushi, rice, like a kind of General Tso's chicken and broccoli, whatever, and side of ginger.
It's fucking amazing.
I think I might have had that then.
So it's like an assorted.
Yeah, assorted box,
Yeah,
like on the go
basically,
lunchtime
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? With little souls.
So
Kinda
where's
like-
your favorite place to get a bento box from?
I don't have a favorite place to make a bento. Go to bento. Get a bento box.
That makes sense.
I make sushi, so like if I want sushi, I just.
Sorry, fancy.
You heard?
Nah, not even.
My bad.
But downtown Catfish, New York City, is one of my favorite spots. I
Okay.
used to work there, and I didn't make the sushi there, but they had some dope sushi.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. Another spot, Maybu, I used to work there too, and
Okay.
just all over the place.
Shit,
You
bro,
heard?
this shit is amazing, bro.
Like,
This is really good.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
You heard?
Thank you.
I'm happy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all ready?
Word.
Roll up.
Word the
Yeah.
money. Fuck this plate all the way up.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, this is a beautiful plate, man.
I know the colors are so good, and all the vegetables are my favorite part.
You don't feel guilty. Feel like you're doing something good for yourself. Especially involved.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, real quick.
Like,
Them Travis Scott SB dunks.
trash.
Trash?
I think they were trash. I don't know. I didn't like them.
Wow.
I mean, the line itself was dope to me, like the clothing, but I don't know. I didn't like the sneakers, and I'm a big sneakerhead, so I'm like,
Trash.
To me, I didn't like them. I wouldn't say, not trash, but like.
I heard you though.
I didn't like them.
Heard
You
you.
did better. What did you think?
Oh, I mean, as the time has been ticking, I've said they was fuego. I still think they kind of fire, but then I was like, whatever.
I don't know.
But yeah, and then you know what?
I think you did better.
Niggas is killing it for me because this whole $7,000 for a pair of sneakers that cost $160 is just like.
It's a disgusting world we live in.
Exactly.
For niggas who's not even gonna rock them shits for real, it's just like, get the fuck out of here.
For the first time, I went on like the Fenty website the other day, which I'm not impressed by at all, but like, it was like a turtleneck that was like $720 out of some basic ass cotton. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's paying for that?
Fancy got $700 turtlenecks?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I ain't know that.
No, I literally like going back to the Instagram ad thing.
Nigga
like,
said Fenty. You talking about that Rihanna shit?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
I ain't know that. You know that?
Like Travis said they were saying that, but I'm like, Rihanna really? I'm like,
It's a makeup line, isn't it?
they got clothes too.
I ain't know they had clothes.
They got clothes?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a little crazy.
Rihanna getting chicken.
Chick chewing.
She out here. She out here. But I was like $720 for a green turtleneck that I could get at like H&M for $30.
You know what I think? When it comes to that, they ain't talking to everybody. There's a bracket of people out there that $700 is $20.
Yo, listen, for real.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, alright, it's nothing. $700 is like fucking buying shit at American Apparel for me. It's nothing about a turtleneck for $700. That's like, some people go shopping and they don't spend.
I want to be. Those people need to be me. I want to be those people because that's like.
Stick that shit into existence like a motherfucker and work hard.
What, go shopping and don't spend no money? That's what you saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
niggas be getting shit for free. People, I know niggas that be getting shit for free.
That's true.
Like a motherfucker.
I'm just saying when a sweater costs $720 to me, and I look at it like a blink of an eye, that's the level I want to be at because that's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, you could just turn $700 to $70. Like it'll feel like $70.
No, I get what you're saying.
That means you getting money. You feel me? Like let me get 3 of those.
Shit like that.
Let me get 4 of those actually.
Even if I had I feel like that would still be like a stupid ass like.
You wouldn't think like that.
It's a couple racks, but
you
it ain't about nothing.
You would have a whole different mindset. You would think like a person that got the bread to buy 4. The second that you got enough bread to buy 4, anything that you like, you're not gonna think like the person that could have bought 1.
That's true. That's true.
You're gonna be like, do you have that in blue?
You're right.
That's what you're gonna turn into.
You're right.
That's what you're gonna turn into. Most of us, that's how it's gonna be. 100%.
I mean, I don't get there, but like, I kind of hope I don't, because I don't want to be that person. Like, I feel like that's so stupid.
Yo, you eating stuff like salmon with crab right now.
Beautiful.
You gonna, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to go back from that.
You know what's crazy?
What? What, Jamal? What?
I think that people are who they are until they get enough bread to show who they really want to be.
Word.
That makes sense. Because you're right.
So I
probably would ask for another color.
So I'm not surprised when people do the shit that they do when they get bread. It's like that's who they be. That's who they really wanted to be this whole time. They just ain't have the bread to do it. The money to facilitate whatever wild shit it was, or whatever dope shit it was, or whatever bullshit it was. But that's what they was thinking about. They just needed the bread to make it happen. It's most people. Give them some money and see what they do.
That is true.
Yo, son. Chef Bordy though.
It's like the last meal.
Boy, straight up, about to hit that.
Yeah, like the
chambers, you know what I mean?
Straight the fuck up water, about to walk you to the fucking to the planks.
It's that death row meal.
Yeah, this is death row right here. Is that what you want to eat there, partner?
Right before they hit you with the fucking electric chair type.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're magnificent, man.
Much appreciated, guys.
Straight up.
That's crazy, man.
Only thing could have topped this is if my toes was in the fucking sands as I was eating.
Yo,
Can you imagine that shit sitting on the beach eating this?
my dude. I'm sorry we not doing that right now.
Ooh, baby. Soon though.
Sorry
Soon.
we not doing
Very
that.
soon.
Soon.
Yo, so he was there at the party that I did last year.
Yeah.
And remember when we was telling me about the, or whatever, we talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Real soon. Real soon. Somewhere. Cuba somewhere.
Damn.
That's definitely a good look.
Yeah. The illest shit about this is that there's more. Because we was expecting like 7 people.
That's crazy. That is hitting right there, so.